What do you guys think that is door for like the next couple of years of DJing? The industry's shifting, everything's shifting. Every
Yeah.
technology's shifting. Our social lives are shifting. Does DJ change in the next couple of years, or
From the software standpoint, you're going to see a lot more streaming integration. Everybody has some sort of a streaming music platform, and it's just a matter of these organizations and these software developers getting in good relationships with these hardware companies and developing it, because we've already seen all the major players. We've got Beatport, we've got Spotify.
I don't know. For me, I think it's from an equipment standpoint, it's been really refreshing to see everything kind of going back to the future. We're seeing a lot more standalone equipment and stuff that does not require a laptop, or even if it does require some sort of external computing source, it can be done with like a tablet or, something, so that it's not, a laptop that's between you and your crowd. It's getting back to how you develop a relationship without having some piece of technology that's literally a barrier between you and the crowd that you're trying to interact with.
Mm-hmm.
That was, for years, that was the biggest complaint. But for those of us that were trying to stay up on current technology trends, you had to have that laptop right in front of you, or directly off to the side, and you had to interact with it just as much as you did with the decks and DVS and all of the stuff in front of you, and then still try to interact with the crowd. The technology has advanced enough that we can eliminate that layer and have people start just getting people back to, the raw experience of, I'm a DJ, I'm a selector, this is a club or a rave or a warehouse party or whatever the event is, and cultivate a relationship with the crowd, one person at a time, or a room at a time, however that goes. Looking forward into the full next decade, though, I think one of the things that I'm curious to see is we already started to see some AI, and people who are not just digging into the data of tracks and all of that stuff, but we've even seen things where there's apps and and things that are people have been anticipating, clubs that have sensors that can
biometrics,
exactly, that can scan your heartbeat and see your temperature, and oh, by the way, it knows how many drinks that you've bought, and blah blah blah, and all these things, and so I think it'll be really interesting to see the forward-thinking technologists try to apply that kind of technology to replace the humans.
What about you, David?
probably also there'll be some more blending of the lines between production and DJing. I think we'll see a lot more live performance, live remixing, kind of next generation of MIDI type of things, higher resolution protocols and things, just techie versions of kind of the live PA thing, what we used to call live PA. I think we'll see a lot of that kind of stuff, and I think that the definition of DJ has already changed out from under us, as far as the DJ is the person playing the electronic music, however that's happening.
Yeah.
Whether they're playing a keyboard or a sampler or a CDJ or a record, and I think I welcome that blurring of those lines. I come into this as an amateur producer anyway, so that doesn't bother me in the least. I like getting into the guts of songs. At the same time, I feel, I don't know if I want to use the word responsibility, like a sense of responsibility to preserve DJing for what it is and what I learned it to be when I discovered it. As far as it's okay to let a track play out. You know what I mean?
Right.
Let a song speak for itself. You can do long blends. Not everything has to be a trick or a show. And the track selection, the building an energy level over the night and over the course of a set, and all those things. I feel almost a sense of responsibility to make sure that at least a new generation of performers, whoever they are, know that that was a thing and maybe can learn something from that.
Mm-hmm.